Hello, everybody! Shocking into 1000 for duty, welcoming you back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. In the last episode, we defeated Dickson. Nothing stands in our way now, but to face against Zanza.
What happened? At night time, is Ricky have bad dream?
Look down. Look at all the stars.
We're not on Bionis anymore. There's no land or sea either.
Location, Saturn. Interesting how we actually gain to unlock locations, considering the fact that, well, we can no longer use our warping capabilities. So all you have to do here, follow the red line, and you'll see these holograms of characters that you have met previously in your travels. The spirit of Mumkar. You have to fight these in order to process onwards. I don't think they have any way of being inflicted with break, topple, daze, whatever. You just do the damage and they just sit there and take it. There you go. That's Mumkar defeated. The next passage of fate. You walk into this warp star, and you're now at Jupiter. Next standing in our way is the spirit of Sword. And in case you are wondering, Fiora probably was actually able to see Sword and Mumkar when she was in that phase Mechon. Because, as you remember when you first found Fiora, when she came to her senses, she was able to recognize Shulk, but she just wasn't able to speak in order to put Shulk's mind at ease. But it definitely does feel weird having a case where you're just running around in empty open space. As we're discovering landmarks of actual planets. Our next fight is the spirit of a standard Telethia that we defeated when we first had Melia join our party. And yes, you do actually have to beat these in order to proceed onwards. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, on to the next area. Oh, I actually walked right. You have to stand in it. Oh, dear me. Next up, the moon. Ha! And I'm guessing this is the spirit of Gado. Yep. Called it. So there we go. We'll just deal with these as they come along. Okay, you can inflict break on them, but I think I just have a high resistance to it. They are. The more experience I have, the better, to be honest.
It's beautiful.
Is that a ball of water?
So, you finally made it, Shulk.
It's you.
What is it, Shulk?
I cannot wait to see which path you choose. Let us meet again after you have made your choice.
Welcome, Shulk. That voice. It's Zanza.
But he looks different.
I had planned to use the body obtained from Shulk as a vessel in which to dwell for the next millennium. However, I came to possess a great and unexpected power. Mayneth's Monado. Correct. In addition to my own Monado, which you kept safe from me, I was also able to obtain a second weapon which holds the power of creation. Now I possess all I desire. There is no longer any need for the life of Bionis. I must thank you indeed, Shulk. You were of more use to me than any of my disciples. Now that I have the Monados, I can forgive you your betrayal.
Ha! You gonna give him a reward?
Precisely. I will have him serve as my new disciple. You will be granted eternal life and unimaginable strength. Death will be but a fleeting afterthought.
Are you so arrogant to believe that the High Entia... No. All life on Bionis are nothing but your playthings.
Playthings.
Yes. You don't know how it feels to have slain my brethren after they are transformed into Telethia.
What are you talking about? A Telethia is a High Entia's true form. I did not transform them. I returned them. The Telethia are mere cells from my body. I conferred intelligence upon them on a mistaken whim, creating a primitive life form, the High Entia. They enjoyed a brief existence as sentient beings. For that, they should be grateful.
So this is the arrogance of a creator.
As I planned, the life of Bionis existed simply to serve as my vessels and my food. Bionis is nothing more than an accumulation of their corpses and life energy.
But though you feign omnipotence, the High Entia still confined you to Prison Island. That is how limited you are.
Confined me. I was merely resting there for a while. I was wounded in the battle with Mayneth's vessel. I simply awaited the day when a new vessel, revealed to me in a vision, would be born. Until I was born. Precisely. I intended to inhabit your body and once again do battle with Mayneth. However, I had no idea that I would defeat her so easily.
Mayneth.
You did a great deed in granting me a new Monado. I will gladly take you as my new disciple. Shulk.
Never! I don't want to be your vessel or your disciple. I just want to live my life as a Homs in a world without you.
That is most regrettable. You could have entrusted all to me and attained peace. But perhaps the vision of mortals will ever remain limited. Using one's power to change the world, that is a right possessed only by gods.
the Codex.
Of course. Along with the beings called Makina, who followed Mega. They had evolved and become insolent under her protection.
So you're saying us Homs are next in line, eh?
You are correct. You yourselves have proven that Homs are a dangerous species. How unfortunate. I had a desire for friendship. But granting intelligence to the lives I created was a mistake. A god should not long for friendship.
You're wrong! Maynard chose to exist alongside us. She grew to consider us her friends. You should have accepted that. But what you were hoping for was not friendship. You wanted worthless slaves. Our lives as food.
Just as I suspected, it appears that I was mistaken to grant free will. However, all will soon be over. The Telepia will exterminate all life on Bionis. I will then create a new world. Just as I have done many times before.
We will not allow it. We cannot. We will stop you.
And that's the end of part 1 of the finale, guys. Part 2 will be coming up right after I stop this video. See you on the other side.